3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to True Hall of Fame Builds. I am your host, Michael May, and today, y'all already seen we fresh off that Allen Iverson build. You understand what I'm saying? Today we're gonna get into that CP3. Now, y'all guys already seen some of the builds I'm looking to make. The builds are coming out. See, the difference is this. I'm kind of torn in between trying to keep it real to the stats, the tendencies, and what they were known for, and then trying to make it kind of playable. But some players, they were just like the Kime Mutombo. It's too much of a paint and rebounding, where you can't really play the middle like that. Versus what's this guy from the Denver, number 15, Voyage. Voyaka Joy, man, I'm 15, man. 15. You know who he is. Hear me out. I'm almost gonna say fucking headache trying to think of the fucking name. I want y'all to understand. Y'all gonna say what y'all gonna say, but y'all guys only watch these people's highlights. I'm watching hours and hours of gameplay, of tendencies, of what. It's just like Jordan. What was Jordan's number one go-to move? His midi. Jordan's mid-range was his go-to move. Some of y'all be like, yeah, but he was dunking. Jordan would dunk, but his go-to move was the midi. Whether it was that pull-up post, that pull-up shot, the post fade, his shot, his mid-range was his bread and butter. And this is what I want you to understand, right? When I'm making these builds, I'm making them very specific. But let's get into this build right here, man. This is this Chris Paul, and y'all know I'm a passer, so y'all know I gotta do Chris Paul justice, right? So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. The number 3 on. But we know Chris Paul was 6 foot. That's what he's listed as. 6 foot. Once again, I gotta make another person who's light. I'm gonna put his arms up. I like to max out the arms just because I like to make sure his stealing ability is as high as possible. Now, so we're gonna start here. Now we know Chris is quick, but to make it realistic where it's playable, and I have enough to move things around, once again, I don't even want to give this man. Chris Paul doesn't really. And then I know you're gonna say, "But Chris Paul could dunk." Just listen, Steph Curry could dunk. How many times have you seen him go for a dunk in a game? Like, come on, this is what I'm saying. We speaking about tendencies and what they're doing in real life. It ain't what you seen them do in a highlight. This is the problem. Y'all have to get that shit out your minds. Hold on. No Red Bull today. I'm trying to cut back on that. I be spazzing, going crazy. Okay. Chris Paul got good ball hands. I'm gonna give him. I gotta give him 85. He needs first quick step. He definitely needs first quick step. Here's the difference. I'm gonna go with a 95, right? Because Chris Paul has a pretty decent midi. He's a great free throw shooter. I'm gonna go 80 and 80, right? Look at the dilemma already. Look what's going on already, right? But now me, what I would do is Chris Paul gotta have a high driving layup. Cause that's what he did. That's just what he did. Now, all I want for Chris Paul is menace. Alright, see? So now we gotta figure this out. What gets lowered? Nah, I need that. Yeah, I need slithery. What happens when I do this? I need that. So you gotta make sacrifices, right? So I don't really lose no badge points. Okay, so I'll go like this. Because Chris Paul was one he bumps, but Chris has hands. Chris's stealing ability is very different. Like, he is very intentional. This is how I would line it up. Now, what I would do is, I would this is just me. Because Chris Paul is not really, I don't know, it's kind of tough. And remember, don't forget, we have 9 seasons, so you guys are going to get more badges as the time goes on. But this is what I would do. With the rebirth, I would put 3 badges on, finishing, and I would put 2 badges on defense. And I wouldn't go for clamps. What I would do is I would put on glove. Once glove is maxed out, I would put on interceptor. Right? And obviously menace is a must. Menace goes without saying. Off-ball pass, I think you're gonna have to run that on Elite Silver. Workhorse would definitely help you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hit that boy out of his hands, you can go up there and get that loose. Yeah, you need that silver at least minimum. You have plenty of badges to play around. Playmaking, I'm not gonna waste nobody's time. You already know what to do with that. An ankle breaker is cheap. First quick step is cheap, and hyperdrive is cheap. Those got to be maxed. Those are the only 3 badges that I would be running maxed. That's it. Let's see if I can squeeze another badge. I can. So never mind. I would put 2 badges. Now, before Fearless, I would put Slithery for finishing. Once you core that, I'm gonna go and put on Fearless. That's that. Then with the rest of the badges, I'm putting Acrobat Silver. I'll put Acrobat Silver. Giant Slayer would have to be gold. Like, you don't really need anything else. You really don't. Shooting, y'all guys can do what y'all want. Everybody has different ideas of shooting. And then the rest of those badges, you put 2 up there. The rest of the 3 go down to defense. You're gonna have more than enough defensive badges. So let me see if I can squeeze another. Nah. This player's gonna need gold menace. I'll just put it there. Now for Chris Paul. I'm gonna go ankle breaking shot number 1, and I'm gonna go gives a large boost. This is Chris right here, because Chris comes down court, he dribbles. I'm telling you. This is the lineup right here, and that's what I will run with for Chris Paul. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Timmy. The original crossover. I don't know about Tim Hardaway, man. I tell you, man. True Hall of Fames. I'm your host, Michael May. Subscribe to the channel, and we